Consumption and abuse of alcohol in college students has become a serious problem. 80% of college students consume alcohol in some degree, and 50% of those students engage in binge drinking. A recent NLAAA sponsored study estimated that approximately 1,700 college students die per year from unintentional alcohol-related injuries. This problem is to continue to increase and cause serious issues for college students with bright futures. In summer 2016, the article Alcohol Consumption and Abuse Among College Students, Alarming Rates Among the Best and the Brightest can be found in the College Student Journal, Summer 2016, Volume 50, Issue 2, pages 236 to 240. The authors of this article are Jerio Fuertes and Alexander Hutman. Fuertes received his PhD in counseling psychology at the University of Maryland, and he also received his Master's of Arts in Counseling and Personnel Services at the University of Maryland. Alexander Hutman studied biology at Rockefeller University, where he received his PhD. This article will provide information based off a study examining alcohol consumption at 2 college campuses, a dry urban campus and a wet rural campus. I chose this topic because through social media I've seen a rate of college students consuming alcohol go up. I wanted to learn how serious the problem has become. The author's thesis states that 68% of the students surveyed have experienced problems with alcohol dependence and abuse. The main points I'll be discussing are alcohol-related injuries, alcohol relationships within Greek organization and athletics, and positive outcomes of staying away from alcohol in college. The first main point is alcohol-related injuries. In 2001, there was an estimated 1,700 alcohol-related deaths among students 18 to 24, an increasing of 6% among college students since 1998. Today, an estimated 1,825 die per year due to alcohol. An increasing 600,000 students are injured under the influence of alcohol each year. These injuries are relevant because they are costing the lives of thousands of people. Although the death rate is high, the percentage of injuries is shocking, with motor vehicle accidents being the highest. It is followed by many more, such as health and social problems, hypertension, contraction of sexual diseases, and unwanted and unplanned pregnancies. College students need to be aware of the consequences of drinking alcohol. The number of injured students will not decrease until students are aware of what they think having fun will do. My second point is alcohol relationships within Greek organization and athletics. Anxiety has been identified as a common motivator for drinking among college students. Many college athletes go through heavy amounts of stress trying to balance both their sports and academics. In many Greek organizations, their gatherings are described as large parties. Most are involved with alcohol, which lead to many of the injuries included in my first main point. Social anxiety is also a common motivator for drinking. My last main point is positive outcomes of staying away from alcohol in college. Alcohol can become a major problem within college. College is stressful and students tend to look to alcohol for temporary satisfaction and comfort. However, avoiding this problem can have a positive role in their lives. Avoiding alcohol in college means having more time for academics and social environments. Academics take up a majority of free time outside of class. Students who drink more tend to have a lower GPA. Staying away from alcohol can lead to a lower injury and death rate. It can also lead to less depression and anxiety. In conclusion, the main points are alcohol-related injuries, alcohol relationships within Greek organizations and athletics, and positive outcomes of staying away from drinking. This article states that alcohol among college students has become a very serious problem. I was interested in this article because I've seen the alcohol problem increase in many college students, and I have seen and heard the way it can consume your life and damage it. I believe that alcohol on college campuses needs to be monitored far more closely than it has been in past years. Guidelines and rules need to be set in order to see a decrease in numbers, and if not followed, punishments need to be set and enforced.